I know I've played a ton of Thaddeus decks recently, but I saw this one posted by Funky Monkey last week and I just had to give it a shot. So the new Thaddeus makes our cards cost 4 less, which means we can get a 0 mana cover artist to copy the Thaddeus, which then means all of our cards cost 8 less. Meaning for 0 mana, we can play the combination of Al'Akir the Windlord and Criminal Lineup. This will give us a total of 4 3-power Wind Fury charge minions, which is just straight up 24 damage. And then for every jam session we play on top of that, it's another 24 damage. So this deck can very easily deal 72 damage. And if we have the Bone Lord Frost Whisper set up to make the Thaddeus cost 0, we can do that all as early as turn 7 for 72 damage. Toss the stinkers. Control Warlock. So this is another matchup where Primordial Wave should be pretty good. At least to hit Slime. Although there are Control Warlock builds that don't play Slime for some reason. I don't really understand, but they do exist. Current hand does a whole lot of nothing. Not too impressed with any of this. I'll just take a bolt, because maybe it's useful someday. I guess I could have cast the bolt for a new card here. Kind of forgot it was 0 mana. Sure, I'm down to trade Schooling for Defile, even though I spent twice as much mana, so I probably shouldn't be down for it. Bone Lord. Well, if I can find Thaddeus, this Bone Lord is really good. Maybe my opponent is also Thaddeusing. Thaddeus. Having some serious hand space issues here. Alright, this kind of sucked. Since I didn't end up drawing Thaddeus and I can't play Bone Lord next turn. But this can still be a nice turn 9 lethal. Alright, down to 8 cards. What a comfortable number. That card is annoying. Maybe I just shoot that with Golganath, because it's so much damage. I would like Golganath to draw, though. It still hits Criminal Lineup, Jam Session, Ancestral Knowledge, which are mostly pretty good cards. What if I go Bone Lord? I'm on 9 next turn. Can play this, draw 3. I think that needs to die. There's definitely a chance Golganath doesn't die here. A bit unlikely, though. The thing is, though, like, if I just play the Bone Lord there and try to trade it, if I somehow can't trade it, then I'm just dead to Darkon over a couple turns. There weren't too many cards paired with the Soloist that killed my guy there. Is there even any point in playing Bone Lord here? I can't win until I'm max mana anyway. I like Bone Lord. I'll play it. Okay, if they're poofing my Bone Lord, that's fine. They didn't poof my Bone Lord. What an incredible play. Such a bad card. Okay, there's the criminal lineup. Fluorescence. The opponent's only showing 7 because Sargeras can't attack. They could make some 6 powers though, which are scary. Totems kind of get in the way. Oh wow, and they also prevent this from getting traded off. But if they make 6s, I can trade Bone Lord anyway. Okay, they poof here. Pretty sure that's fine. I'm not going to be able to play Lightning Storm on my OTK turn now. But I shouldn't need to. I should have just plenty of Al'Akirs. I can have a totem in play. And we can trade this totem anyway. Actually, if I'm double jamming, I can have any number of totems in play, because they just die to the jam session AoEs. Okay, so they're only going to have 2 taunts to stop me here. So it should be an easy lethal. Is this the right polarity? Yeah, it is. Because it changes at the beginning of the turn. Okay, 3rd taunt. Even cost cards. This makes Cover Artist cost 0. Jam Jam. Al'Akir has 9 power. What was that, 17 damage over lethal, I think? Easy. Do I just play Flash of Lightning on 2? I guess Primordial Wave is pretty good in this matchup. Because I can either devolve buffed Trance, or I can even devolve spell damage minions, so they can't res them. And I do think this is the spell damage deck. I'll just devolve all of them. Decent chance they play another spell damager this turn. Wow. We are waving. They can start killing their own spell damage minions with like a Lunar Eclipse or something. Not sure if they'll do that though. Wow. Double gift. This being 1 mana actually means I can't combo it with Thaddeus, right? So that's kind of bad. Bone Lord. Sure. Prescience is a great card. So Prescience guarantees Golganath and Thaddeus, and Golganath can draw some cards. So hopefully it's not too hard to have lethal on turn 7 if they kill my Bone Lord. I absolutely will play another Primordial Wave here. Or no, I kind of have to play Prescience, don't I? And there's the criminal lineup. Oh wait, I have the discount, so I can play Prescience and Primordial Wave. Which I will. Could even Lightning Storm here. What? This thing is making my cards cost more mana? That is actually so annoying. What a disastrous card. We just have to get rid of that. That's just not an okay minion for me to have in play. So I do have a board space issue, but it looks like they might be cleaning up for me. Alright, I have 6 board slots. I play double Thaddeus. Okay, well there's a jam session, so I don't need to play Golganath. Al'Akir. Make it have 6 power. Like swatting, got him. Nice. Just an absolutely perfect game. Hey, my opponent also had 4 of the same minion in play. How cute. Prescience is the best card. Unfortunately, this is going to be Mech Rogue, which is a terrible matchup, I would assume. Although I can draw Primordial Wave. Maybe it's not that bad. That's a good card, at least. I can fish into that, and I probably should. Heal bot. Definitely hate to see that. Alright, so turn 6 can be Golganath Lightning Storm, which is pretty nuts. Or if I draw Thaddeus, maybe it's simply Bone Lord. Opponent has had an absolutely insane curve so far. Just taking 20 damage next turn. Now that was a good draw. Somehow the opponent got really good minions though. But I think the Golganath Storm should stabilize. Have a couple zaps to clean up if they have like a big Divine Shield or something. Am I dead to this? It's 10 damage. One off. I think this is fine. Opponent has no board and I'm at 7. Pretty hard for that deck to deal damage with no board. Can throw some taunts in the way of that at least. Oh, I can criminal line up my Golganath. That's not good though. Let's just start with this. And then maybe I can... What if the play is actually just make another taunt? Divine Shield. So, what overload do I have in deck? Knowledge, Double Jam, and Storm. So, Golganath is pretty freaking good. Just drawing so many cards. Okay, Chill Vibes is good. Oh. That stealth minion might be the death of me. But their hand is just a couple magnetic spark bots and then one card from their deck. Should be pretty hard to get through this taunt and push 7. Maybe the 2 spark bots are like rush poisonous and this is a squirrel. Okay, well they didn't magnetize the squirrel, so it's fine. Oh god, they were so close to killing me here. Holy shit. Man, they were 1 spark bot off. Five mana. Should be easy enough to end on Chill Vibes and just win the game. This can kill, but I don't think it needs to. Devolve is probably better than a heal. Alright, the opponent only has 1 card because they have a coin from Squirrel. Alright. I already played Cover Artist, so Thaddeus isn't super good here. Other than being an 11/11 taunt. Alright, cool. That was a bit of a struggle, but we got the job done. Warrior, I think, should be a good matchup for us. Do I want schooling against Warrior? Probably not. Let's just take the card draw. And the schooling clogs up my hand anyway. Could just play a chill vibes here, but seems kind of mediocre. This is all kind of mediocre, huh? I'll make a 3/3, whatever. I don't want the card in hand. Alright, well, it's just Prescience into Bone Lord, I'm pretty sure. I do need to find Criminal lineup, but I have Golganath to potentially draw into it at least. I probably do need a jam session as well. So what does Golganath draw? Lineup, double storm, double jam, double knowledge. That's actually kind of a lot of overload cards. Hitting the criminal lineup specifically is not extremely likely. But if I'm whiffing, then I'm probably hitting Ancestral Knowledge. And I can still draw into like a Flash of Light. Got a couple Far Sights in deck as well. I'm just going to put my faith in this Bone Lord, because if I don't, they're going to put their faith in their Odin and kill me.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Okay. That's actually pretty scary. Criminal lineup. What a good card. Probably should have intentionally taken one less fish here. Oh, Odin. So, even without Golganath drawing, I've got 48, right? So I probably just don't need Golganath to draw. Maybe I cover Artist Golganath here. The next turn I play this for 0. This is 4, but I have that much mana. I can guarantee that I draw into my other jam session. I don't think this is dumb, but maybe it is. Well, I'm at 30. I have taken 41 from hand from that deck before. Well, they had a weapon equipped, so it was actually only 34, but 34 would kill me. Although I think that involved From the Depths discounting a heavy plate, so it might not be possible to die here. Yes, attack my minion, you scumbag warrior. Now let's just hope I actually know how to do math. I think I do. So this is 12, this is 48 damage, right? But we can hit him a little harder than that, right? Nice try, Odin's scum.
Thrall versus Valera.
My elements are frightful.
Is Reflexes a mulligan keep? No way, right? Oh, Primordial Wave might be a mulligan keep against Rogue specifically, though. Fish are good in the matchup. I'll fish on 3 when I can play all of them. Fishing. So this isn't just a normal mech rogue, but I think there is a mech rogue build that plays these concoction cards. But there's also other rogue decks that don't play mechs. Fish deal with that. I guess I should have killed the 3-2 instead, huh? Well, whatever. I do have Bonelord Thaddeus. I don't have Al'Akir. Oh, I do have Criminal lineup, actually. But I need Cover Artist. Okay, it's just Secret Rogue. Man, that would suck if I played Bonelord and then they grave digged my Thaddeus back into my deck. Maybe that's a sign that I shouldn't play Bonelord in this matchup. Might not want to play Bonelord next turn anyway, because my hand is god-awful. But if I pick up a Prescience, then suddenly I just have lethal. And I have all sorts of ancestral knowledges and flash of lightnings and such that can draw into it. But they have a mage secret. Can I beat... I guess I can have schooling to beat objection. I don't really want my Farsight to get counterspelled, but I think if it's just not objection, I'm so happy that I don't mind. I guess I can check for the face secrets. And I guess I can still check for counterspell. I actually just really don't want my Farsight getting counterspelled. I drew something big. Oh, Golganeth. Okay, Golganeth also kind of plays around objection. I mean, it does play around objection. It's just not very pleasant. My play here might just be Jam Session Lightning Storm. Because, like, I can check for objection, but I still don't have Cover Artist. So, like, not like I'm winning the game. Maybe I just beat them to death with Healing Totem. I guess actually at this point I just use Bone Lord to check for objection, right? Because I don't really need Bone Lord, but then if it ends up being Explosive Runes, that's also just kind of fine. That's a Wind Fury draw 2? That's so many draws. There's Cover Artist. Alright, let's bone. The secret definitely triggers here. Well, I don't have a jam session, so my hand currently only does 24, right? So this totem needs to go face. I can play the Golganeth next turn, but it does cost 3 mana. But I guess that's kind of fine. Although it's not guaranteed to hit jam session. I think there's a 25% at a whiff. Oh, that's 5 armor. Alright, well, I do need Golganeth to hit the 75%er. And actually, even if I whiff, that means I'm hitting double Ancestral Knowledge, so I still have pretty good odds. And sometimes we just jam. Nice. 23 damage over, I believe.